All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. See what we were doing, where we were at. Have all of our goodies in there. Of course, we're going to take this animal fat out and put it, we'll put it in this container here. Here, screamer up top. Let me assess what we have here. So we have some brass we can throw away in this container. Did I not put that fat in there? I thought I shift clicked it. Have some scrap, some dirt. Yeah, I don't want to stick dirt in there. We'll just stick it in our food chest down here at the bottom. Eventually, maybe we craft ourselves some dirt. Scrap iron can go in here. I was just having a little conversation with someone about, all the scrap iron that I get from those pistols. And he's like, "Oh man, you should combine those things and make a 600 pistol." And I don't really do the pistols, but if you notice, a big part of my scrap has come from from scrapping all of those pistols that we've picked up on this playthrough. We have picked up just a tremendous amount of pistols, so it's made up for a large portion of our scrap. Oh, where you going there, lady? So we got this done. I probably need to turn the forges off and let it calm down a bit out here so that I can get some more done. Oh, look at that. 600 pistol, scrap. So I know you just cringed a little bit by seeing that, but it's of no use to me. Oh, it is, the scrap. As much scrap as we're going to need. It's certainly worth scrapping, but I just don't use those things. They're very useless without points in them, as you well know. You can unload a clip into one of those zombies, and if you don't have any points in it, then you're not going to do much but irritate them, attract more attention to yourself. Let's see, do I have any wood in my inventory? I do not have wood in my inventory. So we may do away with this. We may do away with that. I just need to think about, let's count this out here real quick. Okay. So the one drawback to this is going to be, it's going to be offset. I'm a little disappointed that the drawbridges were not 4 wide. 3 wide, I'm sorry, 3 wide, that they are 4 wide. What do you think of how I'm going to do this? How is she seeing me now? Come on, seeing me through the blocks, really? That's a little silly. I guess it's not going to matter that it's off center a little bit. You'll just have to forgive me for that. If I had thought of this idea before creating this structure, maybe I would have changed the sides to be a little wider one way than the other. Because I can't stand it when you have something that's off center. Like this, let's count this out here, this hole. 2, 10, okay. 10. So the 11 is the center spot, So that's perfect there. Oh, there's a feral down in the pit. I can hear his little brah, brah. Yeah. Where you at, Mr. Feral? There's some bullets. Oh, there he is. Hey, Mr. Legless Feral. Hey, guess what? I have a purple club now, sir. Oh. Oh. Don't you do it. Silly thing. This hitbox. That way if they fall into the pit here, they're not going to land on a squishy body. Cushion their fall. Oh, I hear another feral. What? Where you at? I hear you. He almost sounds like he's in the base. Oh, there he is. Taking that damage. All right. Nothing but a little free loot for us there. All right. Take some of that. Oh. Another pistol to scrap. Okay, so I keep postponing this, but I need to do it. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't even see how much I needed. Oh, wow. All right, well. Let's get that kicking. Let's see how much of this we can make. 258. We're going to make it all. Going to make it all. We're going to scrap this and scrap. We'll hold on to the sniper barrel because you never know. We might need it to repair ours. As a matter of fact, let's do that since ours is a bit ragged right now and less than half durability. Let's go over here to the workbench. Barrel on it is good. Okay, and then our parts. Get those top back off. Whoops. Nice. So it's all repaired again without using a repair kit. We'll put our bullets in here. I'm going to get a nice little collection of those bullets after a while if we keep saving those 10 millimeters. Okay, so we need a lot of forged iron. Shouldn't take too long. Yeah, okay, we're already up to 64. So that won't take long to make. We'll clear a few bodies here real quick while we wait on the last few to create. There's some dirt right there built up we need to take out. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. 18 old cash, okay. Nothing of value to us. We already have a bunch of Duke coins that we cannot spend. And we're going to have to go around and touch all of these spikes up here at some point moving forward, because the scrap spikes have certainly taken a ton of damage. We'll use that. Okay, so our forged iron should be ready now. Let's grab it up. And we need springs and mechanical parts, which we should have a lot of. Since it's going to be 6 minutes, well, you know what? We'll probably get a lot of experience for that. We'll leave those pieces of wood in there, and that way, when it is done, we get the credit for it. Tell you what, let's throw this in there and throw that out. Now, I am going to need some more wood. I'm a little nervous here as far as the wood goes. I do believe I'm going to have to get a tree farm started sooner than later. Being that we have drawn so much attention already, I say we just go ahead and go with the auger to do what I'm about to do here in a moment, instead of chiseling away with the axe or with the pickaxe or the shovel. Go ahead and take her out. That bear over there, he's just kind of hanging around. He's not going anywhere. Usually they despawn by now. So we'll put this one here to signify our 4 in between. And let me punch through this wall here. Let me go grab the auger and see what it looks like, where that's going to be located as far as ground level goes. And then we can always seal it back up with some wood frames to keep them from falling through. It's going to be hard to see until I can walk out there. This is going to be a little tricky, but we'll get it. Don't want any zombies falling on our thingamajig here. Alright, so let's take this out. And here they come. Right. Look at the screamers just piling up over here. Oh. Oh my gosh. Let me get my hand repositioned on the mouse pad here. On the mouse. See, they scream if you don't kill them on the first shot. I thought I had noticed that earlier, which is different from what they used to do on Alpha 13. I remembered on Alpha 13, boy, they had this issue, and it almost looks like it's turning into that again, where you get one screamer. Oh, well, no. They would come up 3 at a time, 3 screamers at a time, and those 3 screamers would spawn 3 screamers, and it was just a never-ending chain. And I remember this incredibly massive base that I had to create to fight them off. It was just incredible. Oh, so they are digging right there. I need to patch that hole. As soon as these two fall, we'll, or these four, I guess, we'll walk over there and patch that hole with some stone. But I just remember the issue I was having with the screamers back then was awful. And then they kind of changed the way all of that worked. And okay, so this is it. It's gonna go across there. Still probably have about 2 or 3 minutes left on that thing to be prepared. I want it to sit down into here. I need to take out that one too. I actually need to go one more back. Ooh, I think there's a bear in the pit. Yeah, scream it up. I don't know how they're seeing me, being that there's concrete separating me from them. It's like they can just, they're feral or something, you know, they can see right through there. They're feral and they're happy. Alright, so that'll give us 1, 2. Oh, look at that. 3, 2, 1. My spidey instincts were kicking in there. That was nice timing on that. Oh, wait a minute. Let's get back down here. Something's getting destroyed. What is that noise? Look at all the loot. Ugh, I waste so much time. I don't say waste, but I spend so much time scrapping and looting bodies in this pit, but it's hard to pass it up, you know. It's just free, it's free loot falling from the sky. And just to move a little faster here, I'm going to take the like so. And we're going to turn this off. Turn you off. We'll turn these stone cookers off as well. And we're going to try to cool it off around here for just a little while so I can get something done, because it's going to be hard to get done what I need to get done if in fact the screamers are not allowing us to go up top without calling all their buddies. So it's going to be a little tricky doing that, but I don't really know, honestly. I don't have enough experience with this to know if it will in fact cause them to get hung up on anything. Do-de-do. Do-do-do. Weird placement. That's not where I want it. Wait a minute, is that where I want it? I guess it is. I guess I need to be one more block back from that even. Ah, tricky, tricky, tricky. With all of the activity up here. Oh, this is going to be so hard. Look at that. This is going to be so hard to do with the zombies just falling like raindrops. Raindrops keep falling on my head. More like zombies keep falling on my head. Do 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 do. Spider zombies falling. So I really don't want to continue on with the build until I know exactly where this is going to lie, because this is going to be the key component for how I build this above ground structure. I could work on some other things. Maybe it cools down, but I think the zombies are going to make it so that I have to go out there and take them all out, or else they're just going to keep coming. And maybe they still keep coming even if we do this, but fall on down in the pit. Look, 2 bears over there now. Bears are starting to multiply. It's a little scary, I guess. Yeah, just come on over here. Come on over here. Whoa. I don't think he hit this block as he fell down. Oh, there's a cop coming. Son of a gun. Oh, I didn't mean to hit the bear. Oh! The cop just blew up next to the mini bike. I bet that destroyed the parts on there. I'm going to have to repair all of it. There's a bear in our pit. There's a bear in the pit. Get him out. I'm going to have to go down here and kill this bear so he doesn't destroy too much. Sounds like a lot of stuff in here. Hello, Mr. Bear. Hey, he's waving back. Look at that. Yeah, waving with both hands. There's a lot of cushion down in here right now for the bodies to fall upon. And they are not dying when they hit. So we might have to put that little project on hold for a little while until I can cool this area off. Oh. So we're going to have like a wasted episode here, I feel. I think I just decided earlier tonight, like 90% sure I'm going to start uploading 2 of these a day. Being that I'm so far ahead of you all, it would help you all to catch up, and I don't know how long it's going to be before Alpha 16 comes out. I know Joel has a full team working on the game now, so they should be pumping things out a little faster than they did previously. So I want to make sure we get this base completed and you all caught up on it before 16 comes out, and I have to start over from scratch. Could be 6 months from now. It could be 6 days or 6 hours. No one knows. I kind of like that, you know, that it's a surprise, and then I kind of don't. I wish I had some time frame, but I know why they don't do it, but or I understand why they don't do it. Why don't give you a time frame? They've had that to come back and bite them before. And they'd say, okay, we're releasing this in 2 weeks. Well, 2 weeks comes around, and then 2 months, and you know, and everyone gets angry and starts saying ugly things on the forums, and it's like, man, just enjoy the game. There's so much to do. Yeah, sure, you want the new additions, but man, there's so much to do on here as it is. Okay, well, I think it sounds calm out there right now. We did turn the forges off. I think the fire's still burning. Might need to go turn that off. Once again, someone made a comment in Buck's stream yesterday about bodies drawing screamers. Had a gentleman here on this particular playthrough that was a programmer. He looked at the XML files and said that screamers absolutely, or corpses absolutely do not add to the heat map. So that has been debunked. The animal corpses do add to it. The zombie corpses do not add to it. So yeah, we need to turn that off because there is another screamer up there. We might as well get a little bit of work done in here in the base. Get a bit more of this finished out. I don't see any need for us to wait on that. I was going to wait on it until I could get that mini bike thing done, but there's a lot of other things that we can do in the meantime. The upper portion of the base is solely relying on where that's gonna be located. We don't want those. And with this silly hitbox, I know I'm going to draw a lot of attention here with the auger, but and someone was asking me, how do you dig straight down? You know, you're cheating to do that. You're not doing that on survival, but all you have to do is press back, like away from the direction you're digging down. Absolutely will enable you to dig without falling. See right here? If I let go, see how I slide forward if I let go? But if I hold back, I can dig like this all day long. All night long. Well, Lionel Richie did some New Year's Eve special from Las Vegas last night. I don't typically watch that sort of thing, but wife had it on, and you know what I might do just to give extra support right in the centermost part of this bunker? Oh shoot, I don't have a gas. Oh! I stepped off into the hole. I might make this into reinforced concrete. You know, we have a lot of concrete. I'm going to put our bullets there for right now. And that way it gives it some more support right in the center column. Let's take that. Yeah, we do have wood. So let's go over here. Do a little nerd pole here. My mistake there was I hit the space bar as I was falling. And, or as I was hitting the ladder, I hit the space bar. If you know, I don't know what it is on console, but if you're climbing ladder and you hit the space bar, you will fall to your death. See right here, watch if I hit the space bar. Whoa! You gotta hit it again quickly, and I did not. So this is gonna give us an extra bit of added support right down the center. To help us build with. Might actually take this ladder down and do the same thing where the ladder is going to go as well. As a matter of fact, let's do this. Spartan, you're making a mess, man. What are you doing? Making a mess. Oh. This silly hitbox for the ladders. But it's not hitting it now. But a lot of times if you're on a ladder and you're drilling away from it, you're going to hit that ladder. That's why I try to stay away from doing that. Too many times that I've taken out ladders. But I always carry wood and I always carry frames, so if I do, it's not that big of a deal because boy, those were not upgraded. Oh, I gotta get a splint on this thing. I'm actually gonna use this bandage too. So that was not upgraded. Let's make that into reinforced as well. Just give it a bunch of support through here. You stink. Man, I can't get a break with that broken, sprained leg thingy. I think I took more damage from that fall than I did falling down into the pit, the spike pit. Got that silly song stuck in my head. I won't say it's silly, it's a good song, but all right, center column would most likely benefit from that being concrete as well. Let's see if this is, yeah, that'll work, okay. So let us do that. It's nice that you do get your resources, some of your resources back now when you're doing this. All the way to bedrock. Just in case those are hard to get to. Actually, all of these are going to be this way. I'll tell you what we can do. Move our rebar closer to our nail gun so it's just one click away. You're only a click away. Here we go. Gonna jump up here. And that way I didn't have to destroy my ladder. to do this. So we can always upgrade the ladder, I believe, with forged iron. So I kind of like that now too. If you notice on my massive multiplayer base, I created a bunch of wood rails, took some forged iron and upgraded those things into the new metal railing. Man, they look nice, really nice. I'm liking the way they look. I'm liking the idea of being able to upgrade those things with forged iron. So we might walk around and see if we can clear out these screamers now that all of that has been taken care of. So that's 4 pillars. Only one goes entirely to bedrock though, but they are all attached. Let's look at our inventory here. Tell you what, let's go out front. But it makes it a lot easier to attach things to it. Let's go out here, and we could make ourselves some more cement and clear out these screamers. I'm about tired of hearing the screamers screaming or doing their little thingamadoohickey. Alright, we put our bullets up. We might need those just in case things get a little crazy out there. Go inspect our mini bike. I'm a little concerned that that thing is broken. That policeman. Did not see him coming. Boy, I have the zombie virus. I have a bear protecting my mini bike. Let's go ahead and get all 5 shots reloaded here just in case we have to deal with this guy. Okay, so it didn't do any damage, but we are going to pick it up. Is there a dog in the pit? What is he? Oh, I think it is. I think he walked across here when I left it. Yeah, look at that. Okay, well, screamers have subsided, so this may be our only opportunity. May have to use a shovel so that we don't spawn more, but this may be our only opportunity. Boy, this is risky, you know, this mini bike in my inventory. I think I'm going to just put this in a chest. I don't want to take a chance of losing all of our good mini bike parts. I know we have more at the other base, but ugh. What an awful, awful thing that would be to lose 600 handlebars and 575 engine and all that good stuff. We probably stand to get ourselves some better tires. So let me take the shovel and go up here and see about, there's another screamer now. I don't know what side she's on, but hopefully she does not see us. Okay, hold steady, buddy. Okay, there we go. That is stone. Son of a gun. See, I can 2-shot stone with a green pickaxe. actually going to need it to be one block more because I'm going to make that into concrete. Whoops. Like so. Cannot lose track of time too. I'm pretty awful with that in these episodes. I get so wrapped up in what I'm doing. I never have to look at a clock, or I didn't have to look at a clock before, and now I do. So I need to set a little timer or something to go off. Okay, so that was right at the stone level. I kind of like it being one down, stone level down. Hmm. 10% on food. We have a virus and a broken leg. I keep a broken leg on this game. It's gonna be rare if you see me when I'm doing these base preview videos. If I don't have a broken leg, it can be day 4 or 454, and I have a broken leg. I'm pretty awful with falls, and I'm careless. It's not a big deal if you fall and break your leg. It's going to be a big deal if some of these zombies fall into where we're at, though, on that trussing right there, or wood frames. Now, there's one thing that I'm not sure about. You used to be able to drive a mini bike through 50 pillars. Now, I don't know if that's still possible, so I may have to seal this off with frames or something. I'm not sure, honestly. I'm not sure how that works now with the... So let's take out our drawbridge now and see what this looks like from back here. It's gonna need to be one more back. Am I correct about that? So it is. So let's get our pickaxe back out here again and take out these blocks. Ugh, it's gonna be so much nicer if I could use the auger for this, but it is what it is. I don't want to draw any more attention than we already have over there with a couple screamers wandering around. Right. I have to be careful too singing songs because I'll get hit with a copyright infringement for singing a song in the little YouTube thing to text. Not that I'm anywhere close to sounding like what it really sounds like, but that thing is so picky. Okay, now we should be able to set it right there. How is that? Boy, I wish I could see it from a different view to see if I like the way that looks. You know what? I mean, YOLO. Okay, that looks good. Now let's take out these blocks up here. Still haven't put any WD-40 on this chair. I'll try to get to that maybe before the next video. Squeaky, squeaky chair. 4%. This is the lowest I've been on food, on hunger and thirst in a long time. I usually try to eat every time that I can. Even if I'm at 99%, I'll still eat another meat stew. Excuse me, I'll bring some cornbread with me or something up here when I work. Still have 4 full days before the 7-day horde arrives on day 70. I think I need to go up even one more yet. Or it just glitches through. It's going to look pretty awful, but I don't want it to glitch through like that. I want it to look right. Let's assess this, the way it looks here. I think I messed up. Shoot. Matter of fact, I know I messed up. That's going to be tough, because either way, they're going to have a lip to fall on. I've not tried this. This is going to be something brand new for me to do. I don't really want it that way. I should have put it from the other side. No. See, I have to put it from this side. And the reason I do is so when it stands up, it's going to block off this opening. Otherwise, they're going to be able to fall on this lip if they're running from that side. And it's probably not going to be very common, but I don't even want one zombie to be able to fall on this. So we're going to have to go down and eat. I'm going to have to, maybe I can wrench this door. Let's try that. Let's try wrenching it. Oops. Let me get my wrench. Handy dandy wrench. So we're still doing pretty good on meat stew. I need to take a vitamin or antibiotic, whatever that thing's called, and I need to get a splint. I don't even know why I worry with the broken legs anymore. I use a splint, and I'm just going to fall and break my leg again and again. Okay, so our thirst was good. Let's splint this leg. Take our antibiotics. And let's go see about wrenching this door. It'd be awesome if I could wrench that thing up instead of having to make another one over and over and trial and erroring this thing. But I think I'm going to have to place it right on the lip. And the hole's going to have to be over there. So it's fine if they... So this way, even if they were to come down, I wouldn't have to cap off this hole, see? Oh, I don't want to do that. So you can't wrench this door. You just have to make a new one. Well, not a big deal. It does have 10,000 hit points, so we're going to have to use the auger for that thing. But I see my mistake, and I see now how I can do it without having to worry about them getting across. So we needed, it's a good thing we made some extra forged iron there. Springs and mechanical parts. And 2,000 wood. Let's make another reinforced drawbridge. We need more mechanical parts. We'll just go to that apartment building and scrap, scrap, scrap. You know, what we'll do is we'll scrap all night long. So, auger it is, except for I'm going to have to remove these frames. So I guarantee you we're about to see some screamer action. Oh, look at this. Scrap iron and the wood we're getting back from this thing. Nice. We're getting something. All right. Well, that's that. And I actually want to take this out too and make this into stone. I hope I don't give the zombies a lip to catch on to by doing this, but may not look the greatest from the outside until we get it concreted all the way from the surface up, which is the plan eventually. Would be to concrete all of this from bedrock up to surface. I hope this is not too boring for you all. This is kind of the process and why I worried about documenting myself doing something like this, is I worried that it would be just incredibly boring for you all to look at me plan something out and say, oh, well, this can go there and that goes here, and oh, that didn't work, so let's try it that way. And it's just part of the process, but kind of is what it is. I've not tried this before for a free fall pit, but I was told at one point that, hey, if you can figure out how to do that and get a mini bike across, you get bonus points. So this is for the bonus points right here, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting bonus points tonight. So we are absolutely going to figure out how to do this, and I may concrete up to the surface right here, actually. May concrete up to the surface. But I think for the sake of, for how much time it takes me to do this, at the point that we're at in this playthrough, you all got to see everything started, how I got started. I'll try to start getting 2 episodes a day up, and then, you know, if you want to skip through, you can skip through. It really helps my channel when you don't, but I understand that most of you are not going to want to sit through these long episodes. How many blocks up is that? It's not a lot up. Let's do it. Let's take it out. Take it out. Don't want to fall down in the pit and break another leg. I'm not going to have any legs left. My legs are going to be all crooked and twisted and distorted from all the times I break legs. A lot of times I don't even use a splint, honestly. I just let it heal back naturally because I know it's just going to happen again. Early game I splint because I'm doing a lot of running, you know, and I have to get away from the zombies, but at this point, who cares? Don't want to dig out too much without re-supporting, re-bracing. Could do reinforced concrete. We made these blocks, we may as well use them. Boy, I wish Lionel Richie would not have sang that song last night, or better yet, I just wish I wouldn't have been in there to hear it, because it's all I'm going to think of now is Lionel Richie's All Night Long. What? What? And there we go. At some point, we'll have to start putting our ramp pieces down going up. I hope this gives you all some ideas, as to what you can do with your free fall pit base if you don't want to do a thing underneath the spike pit, which I decided against this time because I always do that. And I never really use it, except for one time I did use it to access a garden underground, but I want to do something a little different this time for our entrance with our mini bike, to have a way to get our mini bike into the base, which is never a concern of mine. I'll always leave the mini bike outside the base. Not always, but most of the time. This particular time, though, like I said, I had one of you said, if you can figure out a way to get the mini bike over here, you get bonus points. It was on a different base style, the base design, but that comment kind of stuck with me. So yeah, let's get some bonus points going today and get that mini bike ramp going into the base. I could do the silly little jumps, and I say silly. It's not silly. It's a part of the game, but I don't care for that too much. I'd rather just be able to drive it in without having to rely on a jump. Just like the ramps that jump into bases, I've never made one of those ramps where you jump into your base. That is very common. There's a lot of people, both streamers and YouTubers alike, that use that jump design, but not a fan of that. It's fine, it's just part of the game. But we're going to trade this out for that. Give ourselves a bit of a elevation here to dig a little bit more. So we have reached the end of this episode. I'm actually going to just pause, stop the recording, and unpause, restart the recording so we can continue this. Kind of excited to get this part of the base done. Something that, like I said, I was laying around the other night in bed thinking some of my best thoughts come when I'm about to go to sleep at night, and recapping the day and what I had done and what I could have done better and that type of thing. And this was one of those ideas that I got. We're going to have to bring this down a bit too. We'll see how it looks when we get the drawbridge in. But thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Come back tomorrow to see my handy dandy fantastic mini bike entrance for the base, maybe. And see what it looks like, and see if we can get it all installed tomorrow. But thank you, and I'll see you next episode.